We're told not to judge a book by its cover, but that's a real challenge with the 2023 BMW i7. Essentially BMW's fully electric 7 Series executive sedan, the i7 xDrive60 is a superb luxury four-door hidden behind an overstyled front end. It's unfortunate considering how much sleeker the Tesla Model S and the Lucid Air are, but buyers should give it a chance. Take time to appreciate the i7, and you start to understand why it costs more than the 740i or 760i gas models, as the electric powertrain elevates the 7 Series. At the track, we discovered the i7 is either quick or slow depending on whether you're a glass half full or half empty type of buyer. What really caught our attention was how the i7 felt. Here's what we found. Meet i7, the electric 7 Series. BMW currently offers the i7 in xDrive60 form. In BMW speak, this means the current iteration of the i7 comes with standard AWD thanks to a front and rear motor combo, and its performance should roughly match that of the 760i. What? You think it's a coincidence the i7 xDrive60 has exactly the same 536 horsepower as its 760i V8 counterpart? By launching with an i7 xDrive60 instead of a less capable i7 xDrive50, BMW is maximizing the performance factor of its flagship luxury car in a way that might influence a few 760i buyers to go EV. The i7's 536 combined HP and 549 lb-ft of torque sounds like a lot, but these figures are puny compared to the top-of-the-line, 1000 HP plus models from Lucid and Tesla. Another perspective, though, who cares? As we've said before, the horsepower war is over. Our 536 horsepower i7 test car weighed a startling 6,061 pounds, but this BMW can still scoot to 60 miles per hour in 4.3 seconds. Trust us, in the real world, that's plenty quick. The combination of immense power, quick responses, and all-around fluidity is a special experience. Some may still prefer the sound and drama of a V8, but for this caliber of car we'll take smooth electric speed over shouty acceleration. Even so, don't challenge any competitors to a luxury car drag race. The Mercedes EQS 580 does the 0 to 60 miles per hour sprint in 3.7 seconds, the Lucid Air Touring in 3.1 seconds, and the Mercedes S580 V8 in 4.0 seconds. Worth noting, the Lucid and Mercedes are both more efficient than the slower BMW, whose driving range varies based on the wheels you choose. Our i7 rolled on aerodynamically optimized 21s and is good for 308 miles. Stick with 19s, and you'll get an EPA-rated 318 miles, while opting for the most attractive wheel choice, the 20-inchers, knocks range down to only 296 miles. Let's be clear, if you install home charging, all of these range numbers are more than enough for you to enjoy one of the best perks of electric car ownership: never refueling away from your house. It's worth noting that the i7's maximum charging speed of 195 kilowatts is decent but pales to the Lucid Air's trim-dependent 250 to 300 kilowatts ability. Drives smaller than it looks. The big, 212.2-inch long BMW claws back ground with impressive panic braking numbers. Braking from 60 miles per hour to a stop takes just 109 feet, tying the Lucid and beating both the EQS 580, 115 feet, and S580, 112 feet. Road test analyst Alan Lau commented that the car felt very stable and safe during testing. On the road, the BMW's brake pedal makes smooth stops easy. In the regular drive mode, you can select among a few different levels of regenerative braking, how forcefully the car slows down when you lift off the accelerator. Push the glass gear selector down to the B mode for one pedal driving. On our figure 8 course, the big BMW again impressed, turning in surprisingly good performance for such a large luxury sedan, topping Mercedes EV and IC contenders but trailing the Lucid Air Touring. After running the i7 through the course, road test editor Chris Walton had mostly positive things to say. Balance is quite good on the skid pad, and my hands were very calm on the steering wheel. It certainly drives smaller than a 7 Series EV should. Impressive that BMW got the dynamics right for this Luxo cruiser. The i7 feels just as confident on the road. Yes, you'll still have to be careful maneuvering through tight city parking garages, but everywhere else the BMW gives enough steering and suspension feedback to keep things interesting while never forgetting it's a luxury car first. The EQS 580 may have better ride quality, but the i7 is a better driver overall. What an interior! What that Mercedes can't offer is a back seat as comfortable as the i7's. The floor of the i7 is just low enough that the seating position feels almost as natural as in a gas engine car, one that doesn't have a slim battery beneath like this one does. The BMW also one-ups the Lucid by being easier to enter front and rear without hitting your head on the way in, to say nothing about the BMW's reclining rear seat and footrest controls. What makes the i7's interior so effective is the way it mixes technology with luxury and style. The digital instrument cluster features stylish designs with details echoed by the geometric patterns on the speaker grills of the available 1965-watt, 39-speaker Bowers & Wilkins Diamond sound system. More is not always better when it comes to sound systems, but in case you're wondering, yes, that represents more watts and speakers than Mercedes offers on the S580 and EQS 580. The i7 mostly excels with the soft stuff, too. The Merino leather feels amazing to the touch, and the available wool upholstery also feels high quality and unique. If your world is filled with leather bags, chairs, jackets, etc., consider the cashmere wool before retreating to the safety of cowhides. Although we'd understand if the take rate on the light gray wool is low, it's only offered on the top trim. We hope BMW will offer it in other colors and across the range in the future. On the practical side, we'd recommend the Parking Assistant package. The $1,250 option bundles a 360-degree camera system with an automatic parking system that can take you into and out of parallel and perpendicular parking spaces. This tech has been evolving for years, but BMW's version of the feature smartly offers itself in the main infotainment display sometimes when you hit reverse. The bundle also includes another feature BMW has offered for years, one that can help you manage narrow driveways by reproducing in reverse the same steering movements you used to enter that parking spot in drive. Nearly hitting the sweet spot. Another feature of that parking package brings us back to square one. BMW's illuminated kidney grills shine a light on a design element that already couldn't be missed, except the LEDs don't complete their loops around each half of the grille, which strikes us as nonsensical. As your eye wanders to the awkward split headlights, one thing is clear: the 2023 BMW i7 is a solid option despite its design, whether you're shopping the 7 Series line or the entire executive car segment.